ดีค่ะ
Sawasdee Krab. Welcome to NBT World's The Fireside. I'm Benjamin Ruchopagan.
And I'm Aom Suphanida Janmoon. Every week we have Fireside chat exploring what's going on in Thailand, diving deep into our latest obsessions.
So this episode is inspired by the event that's taking place right when this episode will air. That's the Thai Youth Street Art National Competition.
Yeah.
And this is a really cool, hip event created by the Thailand Creative Culture Agency, or TACA, that embraces street art as a way to create artistic landmarks.
There are religious landmarks like Wat Arun or the Temple of Dawn, and the royal landmarks like Grand Palace, and also, of course, national monuments like Victory Monument or Anusawari Chai Samarapum. However, artistic landmarks like other countries like Chicago Bean or Singapore Merlion can also draw visitors from around the world.
Yeah, so the Thai Youth Street Art Competition can both create artistic landmarks and add a new dimension to existing landmarks. So for those who don't know, a total of 46 educational institutions across 33 provinces, and that includes Bangkok, are participating in this contest. And that means you'll be seeing new street art all over the country.
Wow.
For the concept and theme of the event, Dream of Thailand, we're going to hear a few words from Dr. Surapong Subongli, the chairman of the National Soft Power Development Committee.
For the dream that we have set, Dream of Thailand, we would like to let all the youth who join the projects to think what's the dream of their province, their region, or even their countries in any way, in terms of the dream for the good education, dream for the good lives, dream for the good economy, or anything, because we would like to let everyone to have the freedom to express their dream, so we can know that the next generation, what do they think about the future of our country. I think that this is just the first stepping stone to promote the art appreciation and the skill of the youth of our country. So I think that many projects will come after. And one thing that I can know is that for the painting that has been painted in the other place of the world, it was the tourist spot, especially the painting that have been think thoroughly about the idea or the imagination. So this will be the first step. But I don't think that we will stop at this project already, because many projects will come out and it will create the awareness of the soft power skill that will help to promote the tourism spot, especially the man-made tourism spot, and it can create the value. The tourists can go to many places, many provinces in Thailand to learn about the culture and to learn about what is the skill that try to reflect the idea of the people at the province or the people of our country.
So the artwork will be judged by a panel of street art experts, as well as representatives of the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Higher Education as well. That's the full name of that third ministry's Ministry of Higher Education, Science, Research, and Innovation.
Yeah, exactly. And teams of up to 20 members competed in either student and undergraduate category. And the winner of the student category will join the 6-week-old summer camp, which is a part of one district, one scholarship program to further their education and also their skill abroad. Also, the winners of the university category will get to visit the, forgive me if I pronounce it wrong, it's Japanese. So Seto Uji International Art Triennial. And of course, the winning teams will share a cash prize of 500,000 baht and receive a trophy from the Prime Minister herself.
Yay. So I think like all of that is really cool, and I would love to go to Japan. That sounds like a great trip.
Yeah.
But I think what, all of us are really going to enjoy back home here in Thailand is that the murals will remain on display where they painted it, and it'll be like an open art gallery, for the public. You can check them out now at Prem Prachakon Canal and Siam Square. So, it's just a really lovely thing to add to the community.
Yeah, there's so many places that you can go to check out the street arts in Bangkok.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The first place that I really want to recommend is Chalerm La Park, which is also known as Graffiti Park, because it's covered like head to toe in graffiti. It's located in Ratchathewi district, which is basically a local futsal court. That's what it's meant to be. But it's really become a trendy shooting location because of all of the graffiti and some really high profile ones. One of the pieces that I really like, it could be covered up by now, and that's the thing that we have to let go of with street art. But one of the pieces I really like is by a Thai artist called Rakit. And that's mainly because his work is just so iconic. It has a lot of geometric shapes, and he deals with a lot of animals, and it's really bright and colorful, and you just can't mistake his work.
Yes, exactly. And another place that I would like to recommend is Klong Ong Ang Walking Street, which is close to Yaowarat, the Chinatown. So Klong Ong is full of local food shops as well, and there's a kayak rentals if you want to paddle down the canal. And if you want to visit, the lighting there at nighttime is really, really romantic, And in addition to the street art wall, there's a famous example of Madi, a three-eyed child in a rabbit costume created by Thai artist Alex Face.
You've definitely seen the character before knowing the name, for sure.
Madi is so cute.
Yeah. So moving a little further south, we have one of my personal favorites, which is a yellow mural by the Thai artist Jayoto in Talat Noi. Now, this mural is near the Thai fish sauce factory, and it's a love letter to Talat Noi. He says at the bottom, we love Thai food. Hashtag Rao Rak Talat Noi, or we love Talat Noi on the bottom.
I think it's very famous. It became famous a couple years, and I have just been there a couple weeks ago, and it's so good because there are so many chic cafes and lots of street arts there, like a gallery on street. Next one that I would like to recommend is the Chareun Krung. There are several graffiti pieces worth visiting because it has all the art studios like Warehouse 30 and the headquarters of the TCDC, or Thailand Creative and Design Center. Anyway, for this, but one unique creation you can find is on the wall of the Portuguese embassy by Portuguese artist Wills, as part of his Scratching the Surface project. And this artwork is actually carved into wall itself using the power drill. And this mural pays homage to the city of Bangkok, its history, and also people and the historic ties between Thailand and Portugal.
Yeah, I don't know if people know, but like Thailand and Portugal, we go back all the way to the Ayutthaya period, and we also have, it's called like Phoi Thong, right? That's like a famous Portuguese dessert that we've really embraced here in Thailand, that, dates back centuries. So we have very deep historical ties with Portugal. And this mural is so interesting because, we worry about, great street art being painted over. Well, you're not going to paint over something that was carved into the wall.
Yeah, I would say the graffiti is quite unique. You cannot find any other pieces of art like this anywhere else in Bangkok as well.
Yeah.
It's so hard to find.
So of the ones that we listed, which one was your favorite?
I would say something that is that has a floral vibe.
Oh, yeah.
I love something with flowers, a lot of flowers from the head. I would say that I love the graffiti at the Lat Noi the most because it's cute and it has a floral vibe that I like, called Ishcore.
It's super cute, and I just love all the different people and the way they stylized it. If you're in the area, you have to go check it out. There's lots of other great graffiti there. That's not just the ones that we listed. If I had to like say, you know, I don't think all graffiti is created equal, frankly. I like some kinds of graffiti more than others. Like murals are really impressive, and the scale and the concept and the vision to create a mural.
Yeah.
It's just art, you know. It's not like street art to me, it's art. But to me, when it's like a tiny tag where someone is just tagging their name, I kind of don't care about it. To me, it's not that interesting, even though I acknowledge that there's artistry and I actually really like typography.
Yeah.
I feel like tagging is not the
It's
it doesn't
good. Yeah.
it doesn't push the potential of graffiti to me.
It's good that you have brought this to the discussion, you know,
Yeah.
because other people might think differently. But I think it's fair to say that graffiti is not always welcome. For a long time, street art and graffiti in Thailand were basically considered eyesores at best and vandalism at worst. Only recently has public opinion about street art shifted in a positive direction. But for me, personally, I would like to share my personal opinion as well. So I think it's nicer to have them in the same area,
Yeah.
not everywhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's more convenient for people who seek for it. No matter they want to fight for photographs or just to appreciate it as art. So it's easier for them to go there at one place and see other art pieces, and it's like art gallery outdoor or the exhibition on street.
Yeah, I think I like when the mural is using the environment. You know, it's using what it has. It's not just placed there. It's not, and it doesn't respect the local community. I like when it's talking about the area, you know, so that I really like. But I can see your point, like with Graffiti Park, if you want to check out graffiti, it's all in one place.
Yeah.
You know, so it's you can make a trip out of it, and it's easier to plan to find graffiti.
Intentionally, right?
Yeah.
So I think it shouldn't cover something that is already precious or already beautiful. Not a wall. For example, like a JD or
like a pagoda.
stupa. Pagoda, something like that. So anything that is already beautiful as itself and itself like that.
Yeah.
If the graffiti covers it, it's I would say it's damage.
I mean, that's a matter of culture, you know. I think that Thai artists would never do that. But I can understand if like somebody didn't understand how, you know, culturally harmful. I don't know what the exact terminology is, but like I can understand if an international artist came here and didn't understand the cultural offense that people would have, not just as a matter of taste, but just a matter of respect, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that, you know, in general, graffiti and street art, they have strong ties to hip hop culture, and it's tend to be thought of as irreverent or rebellious because sometimes, you know, it's done like under the cover of night, you know, or it's done illegally where maybe they shouldn't be doing it. And sometimes the imagery can be quite vulgar even. I think that's fair to say. And I think that the important thing is to keep an open mind about street art, about graffiti, because you know, if you really think about it in the context of Thai murals, this kind of artistic expression is not new at all. So there are definitely several examples of what you would consider to be inappropriate imagery in Thai Siamese murals that you can see on temples even. According to an article by Thailand Now, to keep temple goers interested, artists began introducing scenes of everyday life as a way to make the murals more relatable. And these images, these scenes, became known as papgak or art dregs. And it's very like intense term. It's a very like emotionally kind of loaded term, papgak, you know, but it's actually not that, you know, it's not that bad actually. Bangkok's Wat Chong Non Si has a mural where the background characters are just going about their daily lives. It's very interesting, but that includes things like they're sleeping together. There's even people watching those people sleep together. There's like children playing pranks on parents who are harvesting and processing rice. So it's a real like snapshot of what ancient life was like and just the kind of sense of humor that they have. And now, of course, that mural, which maybe somebody was like, oh, that's vulgar. Now it's priceless.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
All the way from the 18th century. It's a priceless mural. So I think, you know, street art needs an open mind. I think it needs some time to process. You know, no need to react right away. If you don't like something, then give it time. Give it time to, you know, digest and sit with you.
Yeah, maybe it becomes priceless in the future. So it can be the evidence of something that has happened in the past, in the future.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's a great point, you know, and it's impressive for me that you have brought this information to us. I have never heard of Papgak before.
No,
you know?
right,
Yeah. And I think so many people don't know and haven't heard about it as well. And it's impressive to me that you have brought this and explained about it so I can see it clearly and people can see it on the insert.
Yeah,
as
they can
well.
go to the temple and they can see it for themselves.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's like natural daily activities that people have in the past and they are having these days.
Yeah.
It's a great point. Only the last decade has public opinion shifted about street art. That's largely thanks to the book group Urban Arts Festival in 2013. During the Book Group Festival, the Bangkok Art and Culture Center, or BACC, provided 1,400 square meters of exhibition space, including its exterior walls for street artists to graffiti. A total of 30 artists from Thailand and Europe participated in this event as well, and exposing the public to brilliant street art and changing their perception towards graffiti. So it changed the people mindset and people attitude toward the street art from them.
So since then, the urban art scene has really taken off and it's seen a lot of interest from both the public and private sectors. There's companies who want, you know, murals that, you know, reflect where they live and, you know, reflect what they do, like the fish sauce company that, you know, they talk about Thai food, for instance, in that Jeoto mural. And then also in the public sector, for example, Nakhon Ratchasima province collaborated with K-Battle Thailand to host Korat Graffiti City 2024. And that's where street artists from all over Thailand, as well as Lithuania, the Netherlands, Australia, and Singapore, came to graffiti public spaces in the city of Nakhon Ratchasima, or Korat. And that turned it into like the graffiti city of Thailand, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's a great opportunity that it can bring together people around the world to participate in the same activity and have the mutual interest and share each other.
Yeah. I think it gives, like all great art, it gets people from different backgrounds to try to have a dialogue, like a cultural dialogue, you know, sharing techniques, sharing storytelling techniques, really pushing the interpretation of what street art is and what it can become and what it can do for the public. So, and you can see from some of our examples that the ones that we chose, like Jaran Grung, Talat Noi, Yawalat, these are really historical places. Now, some of these places are, you know, they don't necessarily have they're not necessarily commercial centers like Yawalat. Yawalat is definitely a commercial center, but
Yeah.
Talat Noi and Jalon Kung, they're really historical centers, and they've really seen a revival of artistic expression. And now they're the art district, you know, and now they're the culture district.
Yeah, I think it's a place that people go there and they expected to see the graffitis and art like that anyway. So yeah, it's also never been a better time for a street art revival. So in this current administration, two things are very important. The first thing is creative industries that is growing and the tourism as well. For that, we turn to Dr. Surapong Sipwongli to learn more about this idea.
So one thing that we think we would like to enhance the awareness, the eagerness of our youth in terms of any kind of arts. For example, the painting, the sculpture, or even the writing, the literature. So if we have the real art appreciation, that will be the stepping stone for our people to develop into the other kind of initiatives in many industries according to the soft power. So the policy of the government is that we divide it into three parts: the upstream, the midstream, and the downstream. The most important part is the upstream, is that we try to enhance, empower the skill of the people, especially for the youth, in any terms of the art and culture. For the midstream, we would like to try to promote the ecosystem of any soft power industry, any in terms of legal aspect, in terms of the funding, or even the one-stop service that try to make it convenient for anyone who have done in the soft power industry. And for the downstream, that we try to promote our soft power to the world by means of cultural diplomacy. So that's just the brief outline of the soft power policy.
Yeah, that's it. Basically, creative industries are being championed as a path of Thai people to achieve greater economy mobility, whether it's through gastronomy, design, or fashion.
Yeah, I think that, you know, all these creative industries are playing a big role in the administration's economic strategy. But at the same time, one of those creative industries is definitely tourism. Tourism is a huge part of Thailand's, you know, economy. And I think this administration is betting really big on the tourism industry. I mean, it declared this year to be the Amazing Thailand Grand Tourism and Sports Year Initiative. And it's holding festivals all year long. We talked about that in the Summer Festivals episode. And for example, like very recently, Mahasongkran festivals, which were organized all over the country, but you know, there was a major one here in Bangkok that had an additional budget of 135 million baht. That's just $4.58 million. It's still a lot for us. It's a lot of money. But thankfully, Thailand made it back, like more than made it back. It made 4.1 billion baht altogether from the Mahasongkran festivities. And that's $123 million, which is compared to 2.9 billion baht or $86.5 million last year. So it increased government revenue by 32%. So,
Yeah.
this,
Wow.
you know, the strategy is working.
Yeah, it's because of festival and arts and soft power aspects. So you can see that the Thai Youth Street Art competition is the combination of the two ambitions. The first one is to create activities that people can enjoy year round, as you said, and to support creative skills as well.
I think that, you know, if there's like a key message or something that I want audiences to understand about street art is that it's not just street art. Like, it's definitely an expression of art, but if you really look at all the different artists and you look at the scene of street art, they do so much more than graffiti. Like Alex's face is pretty obvious because, you know, the Marty character is so famous. He has art toys, he has merchandise, he has art exhibits, you know, so, you know, Marty is just art, you know, it's just an expression of art. And Lakit, for example, he does a lot of really cool non-graffiti projects like with Rabbit Cash and, you know, with the BTS, you know, there was Lakit art all over, you know, the trains. And also he did stuff with Boo X Project as well, doing a lot of interesting 3D exhibits and interpretations of his geometric work. And also there's another Thai artist I want to highlight called TRK, who works with a lot of really high profile brands like Nike and Produce, which is a skateboarding brand. And I always like want to wear Produce, but I feel like I can't pull it off. I feel like I've aged out of the demographic. But yeah, so if there's anything I want people to understand is that street art is just art. It's just like any other artist. And it's not just something niche or some like quote unquote criminal activity or something that's done behind the scenes. It's something that can be a real path forward. It can be a real career, you know?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And if we support and enhance people's skill, it's not just the individual skill, you know, it can enhance and it can build national economy, national businesses, and also international level economy as well.
Yeah.
So, and now we turn it over to our audience. Do you want to see more graffiti in your neighborhood or less?
Let us know in the comment section of NBT World's online channels. You can find us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Spotify.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.